Hello, hockey fans of all ages, shapes, and sizes. I just wanted to follow up on the draft here with the Sharks. They knocked it out of the park. Absolute home run in the first round. A bit of vanity for me. I had pegged Muskie Musty. Muskie's my buddy from St. Tom, old hockey buddy. Quentin Musty in the first round. I had saw him landing there, and I was so happy. And the Fresh Prince of the Bay Area, or the Fresh Bay Prince, going fourth overall. I love that pick. I think he's a Bedard replica. A lot of creativity, great playmaker. He's going to be a 1C on this team down the road, probably 2-3 years. My guy, Dragisevich, fell down in the draft in the second round a little bit later. He went to the Kraken, which I wanted to comment on. Really interesting is that I feel like potentially this could be a thing. So I know the Kraken are knocking on the door of the San Jose Sharks right now. Let's say Carl wants to give it several more years until maybe his last year in his contract. Let's say 3 years, the window opens up for the Sharks. They're making a run towards the playoffs. The year before, maybe they lose out in the first round, whatever. They're going for it, right? They're loading up at the deadline, etc. Or they're sellers. They're having a crappy season. I could see the Kraken knocking on the door again 3 years from now, and my guy Dragisevich comes back to the Sharks for Karlsson, potentially. I know a lot of people think he's going. I think that contract is great, selfishly, because it's a huge contract. I think he earned it, and there's so many cash-strapped teams that are going for it, they can't actually afford him. So from the standpoint of being a huge Karlsson fan, absolute legend, Hall of Famer in the making, and I hope he wins a couple more Norrises with the Sharks the next couple years. Or Bobby Orr's if they create my favorite trophy. I guess I don't want to see Karlsson get traded, and I think I love that Grier said we're not giving this guy away, right? If some team wants to go to bat and they have an offer you can't turn down, it's a business, nothing personal. With the no move clause, I'm not sure what teams are on there, but I imagine a lot of the competing teams would be landing spots, especially like the Leafs or something. I'm sure Carl would go there for a chance to win the cup, to play with like Matthews, Marner, Willie, unless one of those guys is coming back the other way. But I hope Carl stays. Stoked about all the right winger. I don't know much about this guy, the Finnish right winger. I love that the Sharks traded up for I think the 71st pick, maybe, or something like that. They got like a big redwood tree for a centerman, 6'3" or something. Love that. And I didn't even know who they'd choose for the 94th pick anyway, so I don't know. I'll have to examine the two picks that they sent away, I think it was Carolina got for them. But absolutely love the draft. Grier, Tom Holy, what's up, buddy? Nice to meet you in San Jose at the Ice Insights. And Patty Marlowe, congrats on being a part of the Sharks player development now. It's like I've never met you. I know so many people say you're an incredible guy, humble, modest, and saw a little segment with you there commenting on how fun it is. Like, you got a bunch of kids yourself, and seeing these kids, and I saw your jersey retirement ceremony. Definitely want to bring the boys from St. T down to see Jumbos eventually when that happens. I'm so happy for you and getting your shot to become the part of the Sharks management team. So maybe Jumbo is not far behind you. I'd love to see that for him eventually. I think he loves the game too much to stay away from the rink. Love the draft. I love all the wingers that they're grabbing. I guess I thought that the Sharks would go for more D-men, but they're clearly stacked. Mukamadulin and this Nikita, I'm not sure his last name, Okdiuk or something. The Sharks have a lot of great, Thrun they picked up last year. a lot of great prospects and defensemen in the pipeline. So I'm really happy to see the Sharks going for it on the wingers. That's awesome. So that's it for me for now. I got to keep on packing here, and probably the first draft that I've watched in a long time. I can't believe how much I love hockey again. The pandemic really got something going in the heart again here. So love the game of hockey. Glad to watch some of the draft, and hopeful for some of these players for the Sharks in the future. The next 3, 4, 5 years, going to be very exciting for the team. Cheers.